अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुह। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर रहीम मालिकि यौमिद्दीन इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन इहदिनस सिरातल मुस्तकीम सिरातल लज़ीना अनअमता अलैहिम गैरिल मग़दूबि अलैहिम वलद्दाल्लीन आमीन। बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। मौलाया सल्ली व सल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम मुहम्मदुर सय्यिदुल कौनैनि व सक़लैन मुहम्मदुर सय्यिदुल कौनैनि व सक़लैन मुहम्मदुर सय्यिदुल कौनैनि व सक़लैन मुहम्मदुर सय्यिदुल कौनैनि व सक़लैनि वल फ़रीक़ैनि मिन अरबिन व मिन अजमी मौलाया सल्ली व सल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम या रब्बी बिल मुस्तफ़ा बल्लिग़ मक़ासिदना या रब्बी बिल
मुस्तफ़ा बल्लिग़ मक़ासिदना
या रब्बी बिल मुस्तफ़ा बल्लिग़ मक़ासिदना या रब्बी बिल मुस्तफ़ा बल्लिग़ मक़ासिदना वग़फ़िर लना मुहम्मद या वासिअल करमी मौलाया सल्ली व सल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम। Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Mawlana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim wa salli alayhi. Inshallah, today we will, we all know that Friday and Saturday we do Correct Your Quran class, and Correct Your Quran class we learn from the Madani Qaidah. Madani Qaidah we learn first lesson, then second lesson, and today inshallah we'll start from our third lesson, which is about Harakaat. Fourth lesson, third and fourth lesson is pretty much same. Fifth lesson is Tanween. And inshallah today we will learn about third, fourth and fifth lesson. And inshallah it will be very easy, because most of the people, they know about Harakaat. What is Harakaat? If you got your Madani Qaidah in front of you, then you can open the page number 4 and Harakaat. Harakaat. So the plural of Harakaat is Harakat. Harakaat is Harakaat. What is Harakaat? Zabar, Zair, Pesh. Zabar, Zair and Pesh. Look at that. What is Haraka? This is anything on top of the letter, that is Zabar. Anything on top of the letter, that's Pesh. And what is Haraka? This is Zair. Underneath the letter is Zair. So that is Zabar, Zair, Pesh. You can call it Fatha. And this can be called Fatha, Kasra and Dhamma. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, or Zabar, Zair and Pesh. You can do that too. But you should not stretch that letter. That's the one thing. Okay, these letters which has haraka is called mutaharrik. Any letter which has got haraka on it, these three are harakas. So let me just leave it here. harka is zabar zer pesh. ठीक है जी, zabar zer pesh. So this is zabar zer and pesh and mutaharrik letter. Now let's go to straight if harka or sukoon is present on alif. Now there's one more thing, there's one point, then a beautiful point. Okay, if harka is or sukoon, what is sukoon? This is sukoon on top of the letter when this is there, that is sukoon. Okay, that is sukoon. So if they're saying if alif is on its own, but then it's alif, you will call it alif, you will call it alif. But when alif has got sukoon, or he has got kasra, zer, or he has got pesh, or he has got zabar, which is fatha, it will call as a, the name of that is hamza. Whenever alif has got zer, sukoon, dhamma, or fatha, I'll make it easy, I'll say just zabar, zer, pesh. Most of the people, they know with the name of zabar, zer, pesh and sukoon. So if it has got zer, zabar, pesh and sukoon, it will call as a hamza. If it has got nothing, it's on its own, then it will call alif. This is how we should be reading it. And one more thing they're teaching in this sabak, mustaliya letters. Mustaliya letters were khussa zaqtin qiz. We learned it before. Khussa ha swad zaqtin dad gha qiz. Khussa zaqtin qiz. That's qaf and that's za. Okay, so khasa, these are mustaliya letters. Mustaliya, these are the mustaliya letters. Khussa zaqtin 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Ha swad dad ghain ta qaf and za. How you have to read them? You have to read them with a thicker tone. Thicker tone. You have to pronounce them with a thicker tone. But there's one more letter they're going to teach you in this sabak. Ra. Now ra is not from the mustaliya letter. Ra is basically from thin letters, non-mustaliya. But whenever they're teaching us that whenever ra has a zabar, or pesh, it will be called in it. You have to pronounce it in a thick tone. Thick tone. And if it is ra has a kasra, zer, it will be in
thin tone.
It will be in thin tone. Whenever ra has a zabar or pesh, you have to pronounce it thick tone. Whenever ra has a zer, thin tone. But it is not one of the mustaliya letters. Now let's go towards our lesson. Alif zabar a. Now how people read it, normally they say alif zabar a, alif zer e, alif pesh u. No, it's not. If it's easy for you, you can call it alif, if it's easy for you. But it is better to say hamza. Hamza zabar a, hamza zer e. But a lot of people, they're used to saying alif is as a alif, so let's read it as a alif. But actually it is hamza. Okay? So alif zabar a. It's not alif zabar a. Kasra, you have to pronounce it just about that. You pronounce, don't stretch it, or no suddenly pausing as well. It's not alif zabar a. No, that will make as a alif hamza a. No, we'll tell you later on about that rule as well, inshallah. But alif zabar a, not alif zabar a. Don't stretch. Alif zabar a, alif zer e, alif pesh u. Okay? Ba zabar ba, ba ze bi, ba pesh bu. Next, ta zabar ta, ta ze ti, ta pesh tu. Okay? These are ha zabar ha, ha ze he, ha pesh hu. You can practice that, but we can jump to the next sabak. Let's jump to the next sabak, and this sabak is exact same, but there are more information in the next sabak, lesson number 4. Now what is lesson number 4? Lesson number 4, they will tell you how to pronounce, how to differentiate between mustaliya letters and non-mustaliya letters, and qaribu sawt. Qaribu sawt. What is qaribu sawt? Qaribu sawt letters are which are close to in sound they are close to each other. ठीक है जी, ठीक है जी, close to each other in sound. ठीक, calls करीब उल साउथ. ठीक है जी, close to each other in sound. करीब उल साउथ. What are those letters? We have to be very careful in them. The letters are basically Dad and Dal. These are close to each other in sound. Next one is Swad, Seen, and Tha. Swad, Seen, and Tha. And the next one is Za, Zal, and Za. Za, Zal, Za, and Zal. These three are close to each other in sound. And the next one is Ta and Ta. I'll just do it here. Ta and Ta. And the next one is Ain and Hamza. ठीक है जी. And Ha and Ha. And Qaf and Kaf. These are the sound in each other. ठीक है जी. These are the one who are Qaribu Saud. We have to be very careful in this sabak. Let's go in the sabak now. There is lesson number 4, page number 7. It says Tazabata, Tazeti, Tapestu. And next one, ready? Next one is, we're reading this one. Tazabata, Tazeti, Tapestu. Exactly the next one is Tazabata, Tazeti, Tapestu. See the difference? This is beautiful in this lesson. That is the beauty of this lesson, that they're teaching you all the Qaribu Saud and they're practicing you as well. Ta, ti, tu, ta, toi, tu. Next one is this one. Za, zi, zu, and tha. See, what did I say to you? You have to stick your tongue out. Dhal, tha, thi, thu. Za, zi, zu. La, lo, lo. That is the musta'liya. This is musta'liya letter. This is musta'liya. This is, you have to keep your tongue inside. This is dhal, dhal. You have to stick your tongue out. So it's, the second line is za, zi, zu. Tha, thi, thu. La, lo, lo. You can have a look on your Madani Qaidah as well. This is how it is written. Next one is here. Tha, thi, thu. Again, with the dhal, they both have a same pronunciation. Okay? You have to stick your tongue out. Tha, thi, thu. Tha, thi, thu. Stick your tongue a little bit. So next one is tha, thi, thu. And then sa, si, su. See? There's the whistle sound. Sa, si, su. But next, the first one was tha, thi, thu. And then next one is this one. This is again, look, musta'liya letter. Swad. Swad is musta'liya. Saw, soy, so. Have to be thick tone. ठीक है जी? So next one is, now you have to differentiate in between these letters. And this is not, to be honest, this is not a joke. A lot of people, they think this is a joke. Oh, no, no, no. So what is the difference if I'm pronouncing sin as a tha? I never read it all my life. Yeah, because you was never taught the correct way. That is the reason. So you have to read the correct way. As I gave you the ruling as well in Fatawa, and it is written over all the books. If you change the Fatawa there, it is written, if you change swad with the sin or in sound, you're gonna pronounce swad, but the sin came out, the sin, the tha came out, or the zal as a zoa came out. If it changes the meaning, your namaz becomes invalid. ठीक है जी? So you gotta be very careful. It's not a joke. ठीक है जी? Next line is da. See, very careful with this. Dal zaba da, dal ze di, dal pesh du. Zo zaba do, do ze do pesh du. Don't call it zo. Some people they start calling it zo. If you call this zo, what about this one then? So you have to keep in between a zo and dal, which is zo. Thick tone, not da. Wala dalin. It's not wala dalin. It's wala dhalin. It's do. You have to be very careful with that. Next one is kaf. There you go. Kaf and qaf. Kaf zabaka, kaf zeki, kaf peshku. Qaf. See? Mustaliya letter again. Qaf. Qaf zabaka, qaf zer qoy, qaf peshko. So look at, now you are not looking at me. But you will look at, you will listen the sound, thin tone and thick tone. You will realize it yourself. Ka, qa, kaf zabaka, qaf zabaqa, kaf zaki, qaf zaqi, kaf peshku, qaf peshku. See the difference? Kaf zabaka, qaf zabaqa, kaf zaki, qaf zaqi, kaf peshku, qaf peshku. It's not kaf. If you're gonna call this, both of them are kaf, and I gave you example of last week. Qalb and kalb. Qalb means dil, heart. Kalb means dog. So you gotta be very careful with that. Take it. The next page is ha. Ha zaba ha. Very. Look. Ha zaba ha. Ha zaba ha. I told you this one starts with your breath. This one starts with your the breath. This one starts with your breath. This is ha. Ha doesn't start with your breath. It's ha. Normal ha. This is ha. Take a breath and then you bring it out. Ha. Ulaika humul muflihun. Ulaika humul. The ha is normal. Ulaika humul muflihun. Ha. Start with the breath. Next one. So this is ha, he, hu. Ha, he, hu. Next one is hamza. Very careful with that. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. It's not Alameen. It's Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alameen. Alayhim. It's not alayhim. Alayhim and alayhim. It's a totally different word. Alayhim, you're pronouncing this as I told you. Alif has got zabar, that means hamza. If alif has got zabar, it's a hamza. So if you're going to call hamza as a zabar and ayn, you're not going to pronounce in the ayn then. So it's a. Now look at that. Hamza zabar a, hamza zer e, hamza pesh u. Ayn zabar a, ayn zer I, ayn pesh u. Now look at the difference. Now I'm going to sit at the back. You can't see me, but look at the way I'm going to read it. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. See the difference? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. 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 See? So this is hamza zabar a, ayn zabar a, hamza zer e, ayn zer I, hamza zer pesh u, ayn pesh u. This you have to be very careful in these two letters. Very important. Qaribu Saut. Qaribu Saut are very important. Next, kha and ghain. This is easy. Kha and ghain are easy. They're in Qaribu Saut. They are kha and ghain. They are mustaliya letters. So the next line was kha and ghain. It's just a mustaliya letter. It normally comes out, but you have to bring it out with a thick tone. Kha and ghain. Next one is ba and mim. It's easy. Ba ze bi, ba pesh bu, ba zaba ba, mim zaba ma, mim ze mi, mim pesh mu. And that's all of them are easy because there are no other letters which are close to that sound. They are not kha, ghain, ba, mim, vaw, fa, lam, noon, ra. Yes, one ra. What did I say to you? Ra has got zabar and pesh. It has to come out with a thick tone. Ra has got zer, kasra. It will come out as a thin tone. So, like if there is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil, it's not Rabbil. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, not Rabbil Alameen. So, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Rabbil and Ra. Ra zabar Ra, Ra zer Ri, Ra Ri. Next one. Lam is done, that's fine. Lam zabar la, lam zeli, lam peshlu, na, ni, nu, ja, ji, ju, sha, shi, shu, ya, yi, you. Simple. You have to practice this sabak. Very important, especially lesson number 4. And this is your, let's say, homework, that you have to just memorize the Qaribu Sawt letters. Qaribu Sawt letters, there are 16 Qaribu Sawt letters. 29 letters are mufridat, alphabets. But from out of those alphabets, there are 16 close to each other in sound, which are Qaribu Sawt. Only 16. Once you know Saw, then you will know these two anyway. Once you know Zaw, you will know these two anyway. Ha, you know there's a Ha. Qaf, you know there's another Kaf. Ain, Hamza, Ta, Ta, Da, Da. This is a very important letter. Oh, this lesson, gotta be very careful. Now next is Tanween. So, next one is Tanween. Tanween is basically Ta, Do, Zab, Tan. But how you have to pronounce it. How you have to pronounce it. Now people, they don't know a few things. Ta, do, zabar, tan. Ta, do, zabar, tan. Look at that. Ta, do, zabar, tan. There is ta. There is ta. Do, zabar, tan. Ta, do, ze, tin. Or ta, do, pesh, tun. Now, this is a beautiful rule. Now keep this rule in your mind. Second zabar, what is making this the noon? You know that the noon silent sound is at the end. Tan, tin. See the noon silent, noon sakin sound at the end. Tan, tin, tun. The second zabar is noon. So it's basically ta, zabar, noon, tan. Ta, ze, noon, tin, ta, do, pesh, tun. Look. Ta, zabar, noon, tan. So this is ta, zabar, noon, tan. I can't really write properly because it's gone all the way down. Ta, pesh, noon, tun. Ta, zer, noon, tin. See, ta, do, zabar, tan, ta, zabar, noon, tan actually. The second zabar is noon. Second zer is noon. Second pesh is noon. See, tan, tun, tin, tan, tun, tin. See, this is how you have to do it. So every letter is going to be like that. Tan, tin, tun, tan, tin. The second zabar and second zer and second pesh is actually, that is noon. Okay, so you know why I'm telling you this rule? Because later on in next asbaq, there are so many rules which comes, if anything comes after tanween and noon silent. You probably heard that rule. There are many rules in Quran. Well, most of the rules in Quran applies after tanween letters, after tanween after tanween letters, and after noon silent. Now actually noon silent letters and tanween letters are same. Why they say tanween and noon silent? Because when the tanween has it, it actually got noon silent at the end. So they both are noon silent letters. Actually, they both are noon silent letters. Like, when it comes, inshallah, I will let you know. I don't want to confuse you there. One more thing, they are saying, last one, sometimes alif or ya is shown after two zabar. See, there is a two zabar. There is a two zabar. And there is tan. They're saying, can you see that? That's fine. They're saying when ta has a double zabar or any letter, ta, I'm just giving you the example. When ta has a double zabar or ba has a zabar, double zabar, wherever the double zabar has got a alif after that, or it has got ya after that, but it must have a double zabar. Then when you are pronouncing it, alif is not going to be pronounced after just double zabar, not the double pesh or double zer. Not after double zer or double pesh. After only double zabar. When the alif comes and when you are do not pronounce it during basically spelling. Like you're not going to say ta do zabar alif tan. No. Ta do zabar tan. Ta do zabar ya tan. No. You're not going to say that. You cannot say that. Ta do zabar ya tan. You can't do that. Ta do zabar tan. ठीक है ना? This is how you do it. Actually, ta do zabar tan, it doesn't come. It comes sometimes with dal. Dals maybe. Let's say dal. Another example is dal do zabar ya. Is that you're not gonna say da do zabar ya dan. No, dal do zabar dan. Sometimes that's what they're telling you. Sometimes after double zabar, just double zabar. This is the rule of double zabar, not double pesh or not double zer. Okay, double zabar or double after double zabar. If alif comes or ya, it will be pronounced as a tan or dan, not da do zabar ya or ta do zabar alif. No, you have to do that. Okay, ji, these were the few things in Tanween, and let's go inside the sabak. Okay, ta do zabar tan, ta do zetin, ta do peshtun. There is another kind of ta as well. There you go. Ta do zabar tan. It's that ta as well. Now here what they're doing is they're teaching you different kind of letters. This ta, a different kind of ta. This is called ta marbuta. Inshallah later on we'll let you know about this rule. And again after that the next one is to. Tan, tin, tun, ton, tun, ton. Okay? See, Karibu South again. This is how they have managed this. They have made this lesson as well, just with the Karibu South letters. So zan, zin, zun, than, thin, zun. Okay, next one, lon, lun, lun, than, thin, sun. Next one, san, sin, sun. Swad, those are, you can call it fathatain. Some people they call it fathatain, like two fatha, fathatain, dhammatain, kasratain. So you can say tha fathatain than, tha kasratain thin, tha dhammatain thun, sin fathatain than, sin fathatain sin, sin dhammatain sun. So sin o swad those are swan, swad those swin, swad dope sun. But you have to keep the difference of pronunciation, how to pronounce it properly. ठीक है जी, sun, sin, sun, swan, swin, sun. Next one is dal, do, zabar, dan. See, there's a ya after that. After do double zabar, there is ya. And the next page, page number 10. What is that? They are teaching you, okay, dal, do, zabar, dan. If you can see that. If you can see that. Dal, do, zabar, dan. Dal, do, ze, din. Dal, do, pesh, tun. See, after dod, dod, do, zabar, don. Dod, do, zabar, don. You're not going to say da, dod, do, zabar, alif, don. No, dod, do, zabar, don. See, kan, kin, kun. See the three kind of, there is ka is here, kaf, zabar, zabar, alif, kan. You're not going to pronounce this alif. Kin, kun. Same with that again, kon. Qun, qun. Is kan, kin, kun, qun, qun, qun. Han, hin, hun, han, hin, hun. ठीक है जी. An, see, there is another thing. An, in, un, an, un. If a normal person who doesn't know how to read ain is going to do an, in, un, and an, in, un. So what is the difference between an and an? Is hamza do zabar an, hamza fatatain, an, hamza kasratain, in, hamza dammatain, un. Ain, fatatain, an, kasratain, ain, dammatain, un. Next, all of them are very easy because there are no kribu sound. Khon, khoin, khon, ghon, ghon, ghon. Mustalia letters, thick tone. All of them are in blue color. Ban, bin, bun, man, min, mun, one, win, won, fan, fin, fun. That's all of them are easy and same. This is the main thing. Yes, only this thing you need to be careful. Ra. See, what did we read? Ra when has a zabar and pesh. Either zabar and pesh or double zabar and double pesh. Ra, those were ron. Ra, those were rin. Ron and rin. Thin tone, thick tone. Ron, rin, ron. Thick, thick, and this one is thin tone. Rest all of them are jan, jin, jun, shan, shin, shun, yan, yin, yun. They all are same. Alhamdulillah. Today we covered 3 lessons. Make sure you know this. You can take picture or something. Zabar Zair page, what is Zabar Zair page, and Mustalia letters and thick tone letters. Thick tone in one mode is thick tone is this when it's on its own. And I will let you know after that this another rule as well. If Ra has a silent sign, then what we're going to do silent sign. Then you have to look at the previous letter. If previous letter has got a Zabar Zair page, pesh and zabar, the previous letter, then ra. If he has got pesh and zabar, ra will be pronounced as in a thick tone. But if the ra has got silent sign, but the previous letter has got the kasra, then the ra will be pronounced as a thin tone. Same rule as this, but if the silent sign, the ra is silent, then you have to look at the previous letter. Close to each other in sound, qaribu saut. These are the letters, are qaribu saut letters. And then at the end, start with the breath. Is about the ha and ha. This tan, tin, tun, what we told you, actually the second zabar, second zer and second pesh is actually, it's a noon silent. Why I'm telling you, later on we will let you know about the rule. The most of the rules are, or if this letter comes after tanween or the noon silent. If this letter comes after tanween or the noon silent. So it's actually noon silent has got any letter which has got noon silent present there, physically present there. That letter, that word, or the tanween. And now actually what is tanween? Tanween has got the noon silent at the end. That's why they say tanween and the noon silent letters. When they have these kind of letters at the end, you have to change the ruling. So this one is after ta, do zabar, when alif comes, you don't have to pronounce alif. No, you don't pronounce alif in spelling. In spelling, ta do zabar tan, not ta do zabar alif tan. Dal do zabar dan, not dal do zabar ya dan. No. So this is what alhamdulillah we learned today about lesson number 3, 4 and 5. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to understand our deen. So yesterday, I think last time we read namaz up to subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabara. See, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabara. Ra. So wa tabara. It's not ra. It's not thin tone. Wa tabara kasmuka wa ta'ala jadduka. Ala jadduka. Aina. It's not ala jadduka. Wa ta'ala jadduka. Wa la ilaha ghayruk. Ghayn is a mustali letter. Wa la ilaha ghayruk. See, ra again has got page. Ghayruk. Then alhamdulillah, al-ha. This ha is there. Alhamdulillah he. Alhamdulillah he. Alhamdulillah he rabbil ra. Rabbil alameen. Alameen. Ar-rah. See, again ra has got zabar. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد إياك نعبد. If you're going to do نعبد, then it's a hamza there. It's a نعبد. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط. Is this ha is there? Not اهدنا. No. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. قيم قيم. See, قاف. Not this cap. مستقيم नहीं है. Mustaqim, Sirat walladhina, and then before in Sirat, there's Swad is there. Swad is thick tone, not Sira. Not Sirat alladhina, not Sira. Sirat walladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi. Ghayn. Mustaliya letter. Ghayril maghdubi. See, dod. Maghdubi, not maghdubi. Maghdubi alayhim walad. ضالين ولا الضالين. This dod. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to understand our deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.